Welcome back to News Geelong. March 17 is our annual St Patrick's Day celebrations, and our little green goblin, Merrill Friend, was right out and in amongst the good times, particularly at Irish Murphy's.
We're here at Irish Murphy's on St Patrick's Day, everything green and every bit of entertainment to be enjoyed.
It's going really good. This is our first Paddy's Day. We're really excited. It's going to be a massive day.
So what's in line for St Patrick's Day?
We've got 2 stages, one outside and one inside. Got all drinks all day, a special food menu prepared by our chef, and yeah.
And so what would the changes be if people come into Irish Murphy's that haven't been since the change of management? What's different?
A lot of people have said there's just a lot more life injected into the pub with new faces, friendly smiles, laughs. So yeah, that's the main difference everyone's been talking about, just the life in the pub.
Fantastic. Now, I'm asking a few people, do you know what St Patrick Day is actually about?
I actually don't. That's really bad, isn't it? St Patrick from Ireland, I don't know.
Just celebrating.
Yeah, pretty much being happy, sharing the love.
This is my 6th one, yes, and looking forward to it once again. To be sure.
Now, to be sure, do you think any of these people actually know what Irish Day and St Patrick's Day is all about?
I probably have to say no on that one, and I say that because I haven't got a real good idea myself, so I'm going to be honest there and say that.
So what do you think all the people that come here think it's about?
Oh, it's about good time, fun times. Drinking heaps of that. Drinking heaps of, excuse me. Drinking heaps of that.
Well, St Patrick's Day means everything. It's a drink, it's a crack, it's the lifeblood of Ireland. It's the friends, it's the drink, it's everything. You have to love it. You have to love it.
And what does St Patrick's Day actually mean?
Well, St Patrick's Day actually means it's the patron saint of Ireland. St Patrick, he drove the snakes out of Ireland, the pagans, you know. But yeah.
Now you're putting on the old bullshit.
Happy St Patrick's Day!
From Irish Murphy's on St Patrick's Day, Merrill Friend for News Geelong.
Thank you very much, Merrill. The 13th annual Geelong Relay for Life was conducted over the weekend, where some 87 teams and 1,600 participants enjoyed perfect weather, raising funds for the continued fight against cancer. News Geelong reports from the opening day. It's our 13th annual Relay for Life and it continues to grow.
Absolutely, and it's going to be our lucky 13. It's just going to get bigger and better from this. We've raised over $3 million up until last year, so I'm looking for big numbers this year.
And the participation of the people, the age range, we have our opening survivors and carers lap, and then it's wonderful to see all the younger people joining in.
Absolutely, I mean it's kids in pushers and there's grandmas and grandpas, so it's anyone at any age.
And how long have you been involved?
Probably I'm a newbie really, I've only been here 6 years, so I'm relatively new I think.
And the wonderful Barb Ward, who's been coordinating the Relay for Life for 6 years, is finally having a little rest but staying on the committee, but hasn't she does a wonderful job?
It's really hard. I mean, Barb's got her own team as well as her own family and as well as on the committee. So, yeah, she's taking a well-earned break. I'm not saying she'll disappear. I think she'll be around, but she's done a fantastic job.
I'm here because I am involved with Relay for Life back in the States, and I'm very, very passionate about the cause of fighting cancer, and I just wanted to see what it was all about in Australia and how it was similar and different.
Can you answer those questions? How big is it in the States, and how do we compare at this early stage?
It's excellent. I'm having the greatest time. The weather's awesome, the people are awesome, and it's about the same size. Money-wise, looks like your fundraising will be going very well, and yeah, it's great.
And how have you been involved up to this stage?
I have been involved with my university's Relay for Life back in the States, and it's Colleges Against Cancer chapter, so I've been on the executive committee for the past 5 years now. So
it's obviously something close to you, something that's affected your family?
Yep, it's fighting cancer comes very close to my heart, and I haven't had anyone directly associated with me, but just friends and distant family members and stuff, so it's a very passionate and reasonable cause for me.
Yes, that's right. Makes it 13 in Geelong this year.
And you've been involved in all of them?
Yes, 13 with the Ford team, yep.
And with the mighty blue oval on the top of the head, you spent many years working out there and you've run many miles over your duty.
Yes, I have. I'm not so much into it now, but I used to do 140 a week.
And last weekend you were over in King Island running in a marathon.
I ran over in King Island, yes, but unfortunately I pulled up a bit sore about 16k, so I had to pull out.
What's a journey with Relay for Life meant for you, Darren?
Well, as a child, I had a brain tumour, and I was 4, and my parents were told if I survived, I'd never walk again. So I'm just so thankful for the treatment that I received way back then, and I'm living proof that people can beat cancer.
Congratulations to all involved in the event. Another outstanding effort from Geelong people. St John's Lutheran Primary School was established in 1962 and now 50 years on still continues to provide strong education values. Meryl Friend has more.
Big celebration was held all weekend last weekend at St John's Lutheran Primary School for their 50th anniversary celebrations. The children did maypole dancing and there was lots of history to be caught up on.
50 years since our school began here, and it's an exciting day. The weather's been kind to us and we've got lots of activities and an open day, and it's just a great place to be.
And so there'd be lots of past students and staff around as well?
Absolutely. We've got a lot of staff who are ex-students here. We've got our first principal here who's, I think, has arrived just before, and he's about 91, I think, so he's come back for the day.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here since 1994.
And what changes would you say have happened in that space of time?
Well, there was about 140 children here, and we bought some flats next door, and now we're at 260 with the kindergarten, so we've expanded, and we're a wonderful place to be. So this is about our limit now where we are.
Back in the early 60s, there were groups of us that performed maypole on a regular basis, particularly for school fetes. There are 3 teachers here at the school at the moment who were past pupils at the same time as myself, and we all performed maypole. So looking at old video footage in our planning for this weekend, we decided it would be really great to get the kids involved. So I was very lucky that my youngest brother Paul Townsend made the maypole for us, and I've stitched some ribbons, and we've been practising with the children since last year. So hopefully they'll get everything right today and listen to the music and follow all their instructions.
Oh, it's a great event. It's lovely to have that tradition following through, isn't it?
It is. It's been wonderful. Yes, it's lovely. And the children are really enjoying it. And it's actually very good exercise as well. So, yeah.
Now, Gary, you were the founding principal here at St John's in 1962. Times have changed.
That's right. I was just a youngster then, the age of 42 years.
And what do you see the difference in education these days?
What do I think of it? Well, it's done tremendous things. I look back at the school here and I say, God has richly blessed them, parents, children, and it's a mighty school now, a mighty school.
Do you have a particular fond memory over those years?
Oh, yes. My wife, Ruth, was a Canadian. She died some 8 years ago, but we had a wonderful time here, and particularly in establishing a garden here, and a good climate, and, well, it was just a joy.
Meryl Friend at St John's Lutheran for News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. After this break, we'll return with sport and weather here on our midweek edition of News Geelong.